Hey everyone, I need you to go online to my friend's store, Frosty Screen. Check it out, you can get hats, book bags, jackets, socks, and shoes. He takes these forms of payment, so if you got some time, check him out today. Welcome back to my channel, folks, and today I'm doing a double music video reaction. Yes, I am. This double music video reaction is going to be BTS Spine Breaker, and I'm doing the DK Spine Breaker explanation. Alright, you guys, without further ado, let's get into this. Turn it up. Oh, they're directing all this.
수십 짜리 신발에 또 수백 짜리 패딩 수십 짜리 시계에 또 으스대지 개닉 교육은 산으로 가고 학생도 산으로 가 21세기 계급은 반으로 딱 나눠져 있는 자와 없는 자 쉬는 자와 없는 자 입은 자와 벗는 자 또 길을 써서 얻는 자 이게 뭔 일이니 유행해서 넌 밀리니 이때를 쓰고 애를 써서 얻어내지 찔리지 너네 요즘 샵해보았지 남의 인생 참견이 총투제 넣지 섭빈 항전본인 말들은 왜 계속해 내가 받은 돈 내가 쓰겠다는데 5천만의 칭찬을 다 니들처럼 맞춰 야 만족할 사람들이지 제발 넌 아잘 사셔 네 인생 말여 네가 나는 말 안 하겠어 그래 내 팬딩 더럽게 비싸고 더럽게 안 예뻐 와우 기분 좋아 걸쳐보는 너의 dirty clothes 넌 뭔가 다른 rockin' rolling swagger swagger low 도대체 왜 이래 미쳤어 baby 그게 너의 맘을 조여버릴 거야 dirty clothes
Look at his face. Okay, I'm liking this. Okay, sound like a bunch of spoiled ass kids. Like you said, you want me to spend my money the way you spending yours. And it's called Spine Breaker. So, like we said about the padded jacket and following the trends. Now, is this like a rich kid begging for more? And your parents didn't give you a whole lot and you still want more, so you're breaking your parents' back? Is that where they're going with this? Spine Breaker. So this is about kids, though. This is what will suffocate your heart. Dirty clothes. So is he talking about the rich kids that want more and more and more, and when he's saying dirty clothes, your room is fucked up, but you're begging for more stuff because you ain't washing your clothes? I don't know, but I like it. Because a lot of kids these days, just in all honesty, they do want to follow the trend. It's like, be you, do your own thing. Do you really want to be wearing the same jacket 20 people in your class is wearing, so all y'all look like twins? That is not cool. That's not cute. Have a different style. Be unique. You know, that's where they're going with the song. We're only 138 in. But from what they're saying, it's like somebody's being spoiled. You know. And at the same time, where they're spoiled, like RM was saying, you won't be happy until I spend my money the way you spend yours. Is that spoiled person teasing others that's not wearing what he's wearing because he's so spoiled? No. We're gonna find out.
나도 dirty clothes 누구나 겪어봤겠지 입고 거리로 나가보면 어깨에 힘빡 들어가고 나보다 작아 보이지 like Oliver 멀리 보도 예해 근데 넌 너무 배가 부른 상태 체해 후회해 넌 계속 swag해 하다 보면 맘을 뺏지 그래 말리지 않을게 이제 맘은 정해
They so silly. I noticed they doing a lot of goofy shit. And I'm trying to read the lyrics and pay attention, but they is too silly. I'm catching some of the goofies they doing. They too silly. But like right here, you're a spine breaker. Okay, so they talking about the kids. That's a trip. Spoiled ass kids. But I gotta rewind that part. That was too funny. I didn't expect that. They so goofy.
네가 바로 등골 breaker 부모님의 등골 breaker 언젠가는 후회하게 될 거야 등골 breaker
Why you look like that in the corner? You wanna get that jacket? Oh, they silly. Okay, I gotta watch that one more time because it was hard. They was doing so much, it was a distraction. But I believe I got what the situation is. Is like I said, the parents. So these spoiled ass kids is begging their parents for stuff when their parents is doing all they can to get them the shit they already got, and they still begging for shit. And then it sound like based on some of them lyrics, they take their ass to school and then feel some type of way because you ain't dressed like them or you ain't spending your money like them. I don't know. This is just my interpretation. But kids are spoiled as shit. And some of them are ungrateful. You have parents breaking their back, and they still want more or whatever you get them. It ain't good enough because it ain't exactly what they wanted. And my mind automatically goes to rich kids because where I came from, where I grew up, all my friends were thankful. Whatever we got, we were thankful for. We didn't tease each other. We just was a good group of kids. You know what I'm saying? We lifted each other up. If somebody didn't have something, we all helped each other out. If we saw one of the kids sitting at the lunch table by themselves, we'll go over there, and if they didn't have a lunch, we went in our pockets and gave that. I think it was $1.25 back then for them to get a lunch. You know, so we were the cool, nice kids. You know, so we weren't spine breakers. We appreciate it. But let me go ahead and rewind this again so I can catch what I missed, because they fooling this video, and that is so cool. They directed their own video. I wonder if they're going to do more of that in the future. This is like karaoke screen. I love it.
수십 짜리 신발에 또 수백 짜리 패딩 수십 짜리 시계에 또 으스대지 개니 교육은 산으로 가고 학생도 산으로 가 21세기 계급은 반으로 딱 나눠져 있는 자와 없는 자 쉬는 자와 없는 자 입은 자와 벗는 자 또 길을 써서 얻는 자 이게 뭔 일이니 유행해서 넌 밀리니 때를 쓰고 애를 써서 얻어내지 찔리지 너네 요즘 샵 해보놨지 남의 인생 참견이 총투제 넣지 스톱이 항정본이 말들은 왜 계속해 내가 받은 돈 내가 쓰겠다는데 5천만의 칭찬을 다 니들처럼 마셔 야 만족한 사람들이지 제발 넌 아잘 사셔 네 인생 말여 네가 나면 말 안 하겠어 그래 내 팬인 더밖에 비싸고 더밖에 안 예뻐 와우 기분 좋아 걸쳐보는 너의 dirty clothes 넌 뭔가 다른 rock and roll is swagger swagger roll 도대체 왜 이래 미쳤어 baby 그게 너의 맘을 조여버릴 거야 dirty clothes 나도 dirty clothes 누구나 겪어봤겠지 입고 거리로 나가보면 어깨에 힘빡 들어가고 나보다 작아 보이지 like Oliver 멀리 보도 예해 근데 넌 너무 배가 부른 상태 어체해 후회해 넌 계속 swag해
I can't help it. I didn't know they were so silly. Now I seen some stuff like in the like when I watched I can't remember what the hell that was I was watching. I think it was Celeste or uh, Taylor Murray, where he was giving a little glimpse of their hymning with each other. But this is just hilarious. They are too funny. They are too funny. Just think these guys that go hard and be all sexy in the videos is some goofballs.
네가 바로 등골 브레이커 부모님의 등골 브레이커 언젠가는 후회하게 될 거야 등골 브레이커
And in the corner looking like he didn't get what he wanted. Oh man, let's go ahead and get to the DK TV. See what they talk about for real, for real.
Spinebreaker. What a strong title name. For new armies or casual listeners that don't look into the lyrics that much, the title might be a little misleading or misunderstood in the way of maybe BTS crushing their haters' spines. I doubt that anybody would actually think like that. But still, without knowing the Korean cultural references behind the story, this song is a little bit hard for foreigners to fully comprehend.
Well, dang. Cut us some slack. I mean, with the translations, I pretty got it. Badass kids begging for stuff. Come on, man. Give us some slack.
수십짜리 신발에 또 수백짜리 패딩 수십짜리 시계에 또 으스대지 괜히 교육은 산으로 가고 학생도 산으로 가
Extremely expensive shoes, padding jackets, and watches. These are all everyday objects that students use in their daily lives. Education is going up the mountain, students are also going up the mountain. Going up the mountain is a Korean idiom called 사공이 많으면 배가 산으로 간다, which is translated into too many cooks spoil the broth. So basically, BTS is trying to criticize the students alongside with the Korean education system that both parties are going in the wrong direction.
21세기 계급은 반으로 딱 나눠져 있는 자와 없는 자 쉬는 자와 없는 자 입은 자와 벗는 자 또 길을 써서 얻는 자
These lines express what school looks like these days in a nutshell. Rich students and poor students can be identified by whether they have expensive clothes or not. For students who cannot afford these expensive clothes, they'll do whatever they can to get their hands on these particular brands or clothes.
이게 뭔 일이니 유행해서 넌 밀리니 때를 쓰고 애를 써서 얻은
I was talking about rich kids, so were they talking about the kids breaking the spines of their parents that can't afford it? That's deeper than I thought then. These guys never cease to amaze. Yeah, if that's where they're going with that, that's deeper than I thought. I don't know why I automatically went to rich, spoiled kids. And like I said, maybe, the way I grew up, we weren't like that. We was broke, but we wouldn't dare try to break our parents' spine because we understood what it was and we appreciated what we got. Damn. All right.
BTS now tries to touch the conscience of these students about their behavior trying to get expensive apparel, how they're sensitive towards trends and appearance, and how they whined and begged and asked their parents again and again to buy them these expensive clothes.
I missed that part, even after seeing your parents' curved spine. Oh, okay. Maybe the translations was a little different. Because I would have really got it after seeing the parents' curved spine. You're so heartless, you can play. Oh, wow. Yikes. That's deep. Cheers.
Finally, the word spinebreaker appears. The phrase spinebreaker comes from the Korean idiom 등골이 휘다, which literally means your back gets bent because you work so much. Usually, hard physical labor is done by bending your back. Thus, if you work too much, your spine would permanently become bent. So, BTS is calling kids who beg their parents to buy them expensive clothes spine breakers. Not only the kids, but certain items themselves are now officially called spine breakers because parents need to work so hard to afford these items.
Wow.
So these so-called spine breaker kids don't care how hard their parents try to provide them food or necessities, but rather pester their parents by saying, "But all of my friends have it too."
그가 패딩 안 입는다고 어라 주제는 패딩 안 해고 웨이터를 채우기 전에 머릿속 기념을 채우게 넣기 전에 아마
But why specifically padded jackets? It's because students in Korea wear school uniforms, but in the winter it gets too cold, so the most convenient body warmer would be a padded jacket.
Didn't I say that? They all look like twins. I don't want to wear the same shit everybody wearing. Different countries do different shit though. But yeah, where I'm from, up in here, we might buy the same brand, but we definitely ain't rocking the exact same color or the exact same style. Here it's all about the brand. You know what I'm saying? The most, I'll say, and let me think about it, the most thing I see everybody have is a pair of Air Forces, of the white Nikes. You know what I'm saying? The ice white Nikes, just all white, clean. Everybody I know got a pair of white Jordans. I don't know if they consider them Jordans or just Nikes. But everybody I know got a fresh pair of those. Them bad boys cold. But other than that, with the jackets, look, they all wearing the exact same color. Oh no. You'd be a rainbow of colors walking down the street to school. Yikes. Everybody different though, but I don't want to be like the next person. If I see somebody wearing the same jacket, I'm like, yikes. We went to the same store. It's gotta
A
be
few years
different.
ago, the padded jacket market wasn't that diverse.
Look at that.
And particular brands were lead brands in the industry, such as the notorious North Face. These padded jackets had and still do have an extremely high price. The average price range would go from $500 to $1,000. They even had ranks in the paddings, depending on how much duck down was inside. But nowadays, it's no longer about particular brands and clothing. The spine breaking has evolved and expanded into products such as smartphones. So obviously, the luxurious clothing was a burden to parents that were not in the position to afford it, but nevertheless their kids demanded them to buy it.
Badass
So that's
kids.
why the last lyric says, rather than filling your jacket with duck down, fill your head first with some common sense or conscience before it's too late.
기분 좋아 걸쳐보는 너의 dirty clothes 넌 뭔가 다른 rock and roll with swag on low 도대체 왜 이래 미쳤어 baby 그게 너의 맘을 조여버릴 거야 dirty clothes.
The chorus is literally BTS being satirical about the
Got
kids
that.
that feel good and feel swag in their dirty clothes. It's dirty clothes because they earned it in a dirty way, not by earning the money themselves, but by breaking their parents' backs. The expression that the dirty clothes will tighten up your heart means that eventually the kids will feel guilty and bad about wearing their clothes.
너네 요즘 참 배불렀지 남의 인생 참견이 총투제 넣지 속빈 탕정뿐인 말들은 왜 계속해 내가 받은 돈 내가 쓰겠다는데.
In the second verse,
I don't mean to keep pausing. These lyrics are a little different from what I just saw. In the video. I'm also going to put the direct link to that video with the translations, but I don't know if those translations were on point. I don't want to say they were wrong, but he's saying different stuff that I didn't catch, and I know a lot of you told me sometimes things are different in a song, so I don't know if that applies to this, but some of these lyrics, like when he just said what RM said, I thought RM said in the video, he said something about that he was diving into other people's business, but apparently that's not what was said. So yeah, I'm still going to leave a link to that person's channel in the description because I am using it in my video, and it's much appreciated that it was translated, but something got lost in translation, or it's a different version because I'm seeing different shit. Alright.
BTS disses the kid haters. 배가 부르다 means that you have it easy and you have no worries of getting food in your mouth. Kids have their bellies full all due to their parents. Thus, they don't know how to do anything but to just feed on provided food. But they're being nosy and saying things that they wouldn't be able to say in front of the actual person, bluffing.
5천만의 취향을 다 니들처럼 마셔 야 만족할 사람들이 지켜봐 넌 아직 사셔 네 인생 말여 네가 나면 말 안 하겠어 그래 내 편인 더밖에 비싸고 더밖에 알겠어.
You'll only be satisfied when the whole population of Korea dresses the same as you. This is satire against how kids think wearing the same things look cool. RM then goes on by saying, mind your own business, fashion, and life. When RM's voice changes into a comical version, he is impersonating and mocking the kids by imitating what they would actually say, such as, but I want it so much, what should I do? Friends poorer than me even have it. If I don't want to be an outcast, I need to buy it. At this age, we're all supposed to be like this.
Yeah, I don't know. Yes, I'm loco. Is it loco? I know they ain't cheap, but they got mochos. But 난 내 할 일은 잘해 부모님 듣고 안 부셔. 진짜 브레이크로는 날 먹고 아직도 안 웃어.
RM says people might call him crazy or no-no and criticize him for wearing expensive clothes. But he also points out that at least he's attractive, and most of all, he's not a spine breaker that begs for his parents to buy him clothes.
Right.
The last line is the killing point of the song. The real spine breaker is you, who's still in the corner of your room at that age. Which means you can't do anything by yourself, so why don't you just shut up and respect your parents by helping them not suffer by paying your stupid padding jacket.
Wow, 기분 좋아 걸쳐보는 너의 dirty clothes 넌 뭔가 다른 rock and roll with swagger low 도대체 왜 이래.
So is that why Jim was in the corner looking like that at the end? Too funny. I like that song. Yeah, the lyrics, there were some things that got lost in translation. Because a lot of them lyrics that he was stating, I didn't see in the video. I saw other things, but it still was cool to at least get an idea of what they were talking about. But I'm still going to leave the links, like I said. That was a cool one, and I don't remember anybody ever making a song about badass kids like that. I'm trying to think. No, I can't think of anybody made a song about some badass kids. That was pretty awesome, and it was comical at the same time. So I'm wondering if in the video they were actually acting like the kids, which is why they was being so goofy. Because badass kids is goofy, for sure. But I like that. Special shout out to DKTV for doing those explanations, because he just gives a lot of insight to what's going on in these videos. I think that is so cool. Let me see. I don't know if you guys are still sticking around, but special shout out to my TikToks. These were requested in my TikToks. The main one that was actually requested was the live, and I know I have to be careful with lives. So if you don't see this, it's because it got blocked. Okay, so this live is brought to us by Enjoy BTS More, and it's from the 5th Muster 2019 performance, and it also has the English subtitles. So special shout out to Enjoy BTS More. I'm going to leave your link in the description, so if anybody want to check it out, check the description. All right, now let's get into it. Let me cut on the captions. All right.
수십 자리 신발했던 수십 자리 텔리 수십 자리 시기에 또 으스대지 그래 교육은 산으로 가고 학생도 산으로 가 21세기 계급은 반으로 난 안좋아하는 자와 없는 자 쉬는 자와 없는 자 입은 자와 벗는 자 토끼를 써서 없는 자 이게 넌 일이 유행해서 넌 빌리니 때를 쓰고 애를 써서 어느 날 주제를 줬어 Yeah, don't know. Is it no? Is it loco? I know they ain't you, but they got mochos. 만날래 할 일이 차례 부모님 듣고 아프셔. 진짜 브레이크 아직도 아프서 인정. Let's go. Hey.
You hear the audience, they know the words like that. That is amazing.
미쳤어 baby. 자 드디어 그 순간
I like that.
Let's go. Hey! 미쳤어 baby. 그게 너의 맘을 조여서 네가 바랐던
And I'm noticing too. That look like Versace. Army was telling me in the comments that, and in the beginning, the Versace that they were wearing in the video was fake because they couldn't afford it. The outfit still looks sweet. This look like the Versace. That's what that looked like right there. I'm not sure, but it sure enough looked like it. And it's just so cool watching how they've come up to where they've been, because this appears to be like I said, 2019. So I've been watching the last two videos were kind of older, and it's just awesome seeing they still been them. You know, the clothes might have changed just a bit. I don't see them rocking the chains and stuff in this performance. You know, in some of the newer videos, they weren't as hip hop in the way that they dress, but they still got the funk. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. But to go from fake to real Versace, that's what's up. Where's he going? What is he doing? Something wrong with him. Did you see? I sound like Virgo bust out laughing. Let me rewind that. I gotta rewind the whole thing. He is so silly. That's too funny. Let me go back. Here we go. Oh, he's so funny. You hear him? That was cool. It seemed like they have a blast when they're on stage. They just act a fool and get loose with it. And after seeing Bap say, I know they really get loose with it. They get extremely loose with it. But that was good. So cheers to you all. Let me get my all right now. I appreciate you guys sticking around. And if you stayed this long, I want you to put a purple heart and a smile emoji. That way I know you stayed to the end. Much love to you all. And as I always say, stay fly, stay you, stay positive. Most of all, fuck the haters. And if you got some badass spine breakers, put they ass in their place. For real. See you guys in the next one. Peace.